So, I just remembered, like, there's this video I wanted to make, like, a really long time ago, but then, like, between, like, the work and the lack of having a working, like, microphone, yeah, that's what I'm looking for, I was just like, yeah, that makes it really difficult, because I had a couple videos, and, like, they had no audio to them, and then one had audio to it, but it was like, and I'm like, yeah, that doesn't really help, because that's just me randomly, like, lip-syncing to static, as fun as that is to watch. Not really, no, but anyway, but like, have you ever noticed how like you always have that one friend in your group of friends that's like basically like the human Wikipedia. There's no crap loads of stuff about like just obscure random facts that no one else would know, but like they know. Like, oh, son of a bitch. Okay, just a sec. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, that was rude. Anyway, you have this random friend out there that is like human Wikipedia. Okay, sorry. Train of thought, not very. Anyway, but you have a friend out there. They just know these things that are just like how would you know that? Like honestly, unless they spent like a day just like random facts, and like, but there's no possible way that they could do that because like you'll say something and then they'd be like, oh, blah 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 blah. Like, 'cause I was asking my one friend Megan, I'm just like, hey, so you ever wonder where the phrase Catch 21 came from? And she's like, Tate, it came from a book called Catch 21, written by blah blah blah. She gives us like little mini like blurb about the writer, book, and all this stuff, and like honestly, it was like a tiny biography, and I'm just like, well, that was fascinating. How did she know that? And she's like, I'm just like, but you know it so thoroughly. Did you have to do a report on it? She's like, no, I just know these kind of things. But then, just like Wikipedia, they just have these random, like obviously stupid, misleading, non-fact things. Like someone just got really bored on. They're like, I'm gonna go fuck with Wikipedia because we're sitting in the car, driving, obviously, and like we were talking about the whole Taylor Swift, Taylor Lawrence thing, and like there was I don't know for some reason they were confusing Taylor Lawrence with Justin Bieber because the whole like at this time it was relevant because they were Taylor Lawrence and Taylor Lawrence and Taylor Swift. It's one of those things that just yeah. But anyway, they were actually together at that point, and like the whole Justin Bieber being like tiny little crush on Taylor Swift, that everybody knew it and just knew she was like one of those people who's just like, you're creepy and awkward, but I'm so friendly, I'll be nice to you anyway. Story of my love life. Anyway, but and she's just like I'm just like yeah, but they go well so well together because they're all like I don't know. He's really tall, she's really tall. They have nice, bright personalities going. And she's like, wait right there. He is not tall. He is like 5'4". And I'm just like, no, he's probably like 6'2". And she's like, no, no. So I'm almost 6 foot. And at this point, I'm like, eyebrow raise. And she's like, no, seriously, I am. I'm like 5'9", another inch, and I'd be 6 foot. And I'm just like, really? Are you being for real right now? She's like, yeah, I'm like serious about that. I'm like, no, I believe you at you being 5'9", but like, do you really think the next inch up would be 6 foot? She's like, yeah, it would have to be because I'm just like, Megan, how many inches are in a foot? And she's like, there's 10. I'm just like, how are you like in honors classes? This doesn't like make any sense. Sorry. And like seriously, it was like 12 inches in a foot, and she's like, no, no. And I'm just like, Megan, think about it. Pauses, thinks. And then she's like, oh, yeah, yeah, I knew that. I'm just like, yeah, too late to save your dignity. But between the two of us, really, your dignity. Okay, it's just me. I'm the dignityless one. Dignityless? One being without dignity, I don't know. It's probably some word that, you know. Anyway, but no, I just find it fascinating. Like in every group of friends, you always have that one just randomly know everything. Think seriously, like I'll ask her the most obscure things that I'm like, no one would know this. Honestly, I don't. Google would be like, I'm not sure. But then you get your friend, and they're like, oh, blah 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 blah. And I'm just like, whoa, this is why I keep you around. Just in the fact when like I randomly when we're randomly driving around in the snow, and my other friend's like, "What's that?" And I'm like, "I don't know." And she's like, "I think it was a bear." And I'm like, "Oh, let's go check it out." Circle around, block again, and then go out in the snow. It's like, "Oh, it's just a giant chunk of like wood stub in the ground." And we're like, "Oh." And then we like go to leave as we pulled off the road, and guess what? We're stuck. And then we call up the other friend and be like, "Yo, we need help pushing the car because we've been pushing it for like half an hour, and I'm like my curfew." And they're like, seriously, worst timing ever. I just took my NyQuil and I am like about to pass out. I'm just like, whatever, you're like 2 blocks away. Just haul your ass out here and help us push. Which really was more like supervising, like watching. It's like, how's it going? How's it going? I'm like, you're not helping by being bitter. Yeah, I don't even know how I sidetracked that far. God, I just. This is what happens when you're just like nothing going on, basically running on sugar and crack cocaine. That was a joke. See my new shirt? I'm so freaking excited about it. It made me. I was just stoked because I'm like, haha, love Buffy references. Like that one video that's like, oh, I heart this so much. No, it's like 12 minutes, and wow, I've already went on for nearly 7 minutes now. I probably should just shut up. Because I'm pretty sure no one gives a rat's ass, and everyone's like 30 seconds in, like, and next video. And if you did manage to make it through this video, huzzah, and thanks for that. If you haven't, then, if you have any suggestions on videos or questions or anything, really anything, any ideas, any suggestions, any comments, anything that you want to see, think I should do any of those things, you know, if you just want to tell me to shove it and shut the fuck up, I mean, yeah, it's coming, it's coming. Yeah, I'm not, yeah. Alright, later.